குட் ஆஃப்டர்நூன் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ். ஜஸ்ட் ஃபியூ மோர் மினிட்ஸ் வெயிட் பண்ணுவோம். இன்னைக்கு நேற்றுக்கு இவர் கோகுல் ப்ரோ கொடுத்த சஜஷனை பண்ணியிருக்கேன். ஹோப்ஃபுல்லி அது வந்து கரெக்டாக வரணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஸோ செக் பண்ணி பார்த்து சொல்லுங்கள், நோட்டிஃபிகேஷன் உங்களுக்கு வருதா இல்லையா அப்படின்னு. ஸோ டேரெக்டாக ஜூமில் ஜாயின் பண்ணணும்னா அந்த யூடியூப்லேயே லிங்க் கொடுத்துருக்கேன். ஸோ அதை வச்சு ஜூம்லேயே நீங்கள் ஜாயின் பண்ணிக்கலாம். ஸோ தட் யூ கேன் ஆஸ்க் இஃப் இஃப் பாசிபிள். இல்லைன்னா உங்களுக்கு ஒன்றும் ப்ராப்ளம் இல்லை. ஜஸ்ட் நீங்கள், ஏன்னா இன்னொரு ஸ்க்ரீனில் நான் வந்து யூடியூப் இதை ஓப்பன் பண்ணி வச்சுருக்கேன். ஸோ அதில் வந்து நான் பார்த்துட்டு செக் பண்ணிட்டு சொல்ல முடியும். ஸோ ஒரு 12:05க்கு ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணுவோம். அது வரைக்கும் கொஞ்சம் வெயிட் பண்ணிக்கலாம். சரி, யாரும் ஓகே, 1 more minute வெயிட் பண்ணுவோம். வெயிட் பண்ணிவிட்டு, ஏன்னா ஜூமுக்கு வந்து டைம் லிமிட் இருக்கிறதுனால வேற ஒன்றும் இல்லை. கொஞ்சம் ரெஸ்பான்ஸ் நல்லா இருந்ததுன்னா வேணா நமக்கு வந்து பெய்டு வருஷன் எடுக்கலாம். பட் அந்த அளவுக்கு பெருசாக பண்ணுவோமா தெரியல. பார்ப்போம். நல்லா வளர்ந்துக்கிட்டு போனோம்னா சப்ஸ்கிரைபர் கூடினா வேணா பார்க்கலாம். சப்ஸ்கிரைபர் கூடுறதெல்லாம் ஒன்றும் பெரிய விசேஷம் கிடையாது. நம்ம பண்ணுறதே வந்து மற்றவங்களுக்கு வந்து ஒரு தூண்டுகோலாக இந்த இதை ஃபாலோ பண்ணினா அவங்களுக்கும் வந்து எப்படி ஒரு ஷார்ட் டேர்ம் இல்லைனாலும் ஒரு மீடியம் டேர்ம், லாங் டேர்மில் தேல் பி ஏபிள் டு டூ தேர் ஓன் அனாலிசிஸ், so that they can educate themselves and also, if possible, share the knowledge with other people. That's the whole idea. So let's anyway go to the latest market quarterly results. So we'll see if anything is good, then we'll have a detailed look. So Aryan Pro seems to be a good market cap company with not so bad, but better results, positive it is. Info beans. So this I was checking this morning. We'll have a detailed look on this info beans. This was looking good because March also it went year on year, quarter on quarter was good. June also was good, and net profit also was very good. So I mean compared to previous this thing. And TTM also, if you see, it is showing a positive growth only. So compared to March 25 Q4 result, TTM is showing good thing. Net profit, if you see, it's showing a higher up to March 22, it was good. Then thereafter, it started to slow down a bit for 2 years. And then now again, it has come back to the original 22 level, 54, 55 level. So possibly from here on, it might go on a tapering up motion. So if we see compounded sales growth, it started to go down from 10 years, 5 years, 3 years, TTM 10%. And now it will slowly pick up. I think profit growth also is 100. Stock price, like last 1 year, there is no movement, meaning it is almost static. Return on equity is less than 15. So still not good, but at least better than, in some other companies. Reserves have increased and the borrowings have reduced. Cash flow is positive, which is good, even though lesser cash amount, but still it's cash flow. Positive cash flow is always good. So ROC, if you see, it was previous year 12%, now it's improved to 17%. So which is good. Whether it can return back to 27% or not, we do not know. But at least at the moment, there is a improvement, and promoters have a skin in the game. So they are still maintaining their hold with their holdings. So which is good. And any pledge, they don't have any pledge. Okay, so no pledge is good. And if you look at P ratio, it's on the downswing. So now the P is less than the median P, which is 26.2. So EPS is growing. So if price is coming down, automatically PE will also re-rate downwards. So if at all there is the results were good, based on that, if the market accepts the results, then this PE will start to go up. So ideally, you can keep it in your watch list and see how good this because ultimately the market has to accept. Over a period of time, they may accept, but today, whether they are accepting or not, that has to be seen. So let us see how is the what do you call reverse DCA for this company, because slightly we are going in detail so that you have the full information before you can take a decision on your own. Because I am not to give it, this is not a recommendation, right? Because I am not SEBI registered analyst or whatever research analyst or technical analyst, nothing. So all based on my experience only I'm telling. So you have to take it with a pinch of salt. So profit and loss, check what is the net profit 184. Sorry, I'm looking at yeah, here. So profit was 38 crores. So that figure should be here. So we have to put 38 here. This will keep at 15, and then we go and check the P ratio from the chart. So P ratio from the chart, if you see, is currently 20, median is 26. So we'll check for both. So if it continues at 20, then the company has to grow at 18% sales growth. So if you see this profit and loss here, the 18% sales growth is not achieved in the near term. At least last 3 years and current year, it's not yet achieved. In the past, in the 5-year average, it was there. So, but not now. So that means this is achieving having a 20 multiple to continue on a sustained basis is not possible. So what would be the next alternate? Next would be going to median PE, which is 26. Say we put 26 here. So then 13%. 13% is very close to 10% what they have achieved in the past. And with the quarterly growth tapering upwards, we can say that this is possible but not guaranteed, isn't it? So we'll have to wait and watch how the company progresses quarter on quarter, Q1, Q2, like that. And you have to keep it in track for longer period. Then only this will be useful for you. Short term, it might not give you any big benefit. So hopefully you got some information. So Idea Forge, it was buzzing during the defense, you know, movement, but now again it's fallen down in the quarterly. So forget that. This one is a very low market cap. So United Breweries was also being told. I read in news that this is making a better one, but then if you see, it's the results are not so good. So I'll show one more stock which is similar field but better results. So we'll have a look at that later. Lakshmi gold ornaments. So this is related to consumption. So if somebody is interested in that space, because this is seasonal, no? Sometimes it will go up depending upon the season. Sometimes it might be not so much. So you have to be careful with that kind of company. Manaxia quoted. So there is a decent market cap with profit of, so price of 156, but the profit percentage seems to be extraordinary. So this fits into our that peak kind of thing. No? So if you see the June result is extraordinary compared to the last two this thing quarters. The net profit also is very good. And TTM results also, we can see that it's improved by around 10 to 12% kind of increase. Net profit is almost 16 to 27. So almost for 40, 50%, more than 50% up. Maybe how they have increased that other income 3 crores. And there is no taxation. So there should be, because there is a reduction between 36 to 27. So looking good in this Manaxia. So what they are dealing with is in mosquito repellent coils. So value added secondary metal products. So if you are convinced with this sector and this thing, so you can look at it. Don't just go by the profit percentage or this thing, because if you see the last 3 years, the growth is less, but the profit growth is good. But stock price also is good, but return on equity is less, 8%, and ROC is okay, decent, 15%. And net cash flow is not there. So whatever profit they are making, they are losing it out to various processes within the company. Promoter has reduced their stake since March to July. June, July, they have reduced almost 10%. They were reduced. So any place where if they have reduced without any capex or anything, so I would generally not be keen so much on that. So they purchased 22 crores fixed assets, and they are not given any dividend. So it's okay. Maybe they are expanding. So we'll have to check the con call notes to see, if they are really expanding, due to which the cash flow is negative. Otherwise, you can track, but no, I'm not so convinced. Okay, so have a look. Then IRFC seems decent, but not yet out of the woods, I would say, because the sales growth is year on year is very less. So Dolphin Offshore, it was in the news long time back because they have good contracts with, I think, ONGC, and there was a news previously about some rigs not getting, uh, not producing or something. So it was also, there was some problem was there. So have a look, but the figures seems to be only good on year, quarter on quarter is no good. So I would just no, leave it. Okay, so KEA is one good company. So it's one of the like mainstream kind of companies. So they are into wires and cables. So similar to Polycab and the like. So quarterly, Q on Q, the growth is missing in sales as well as in profit. So have a due diligence in this, because the operating profit over TTM is not so high. So stock price also last 1 year has been performing bad, but the growth factor is there. Compounded sales and profit, return on equity, everything is good. Cash flow is positive, and fixed assets they have purchased for 700 crores, and dividends paid is about 42 crores only. So they are more reinvesting their profits into. ஓகே. கோகுல் சார், டெஃபினட்டாக அது பண்ணலாம். அப்படிதான் யோசிக்கிறேன் நானும். ஃப்ரீயாக அந்த டயத்தில் ஓகே பண்ணலாம் சார். மேபி 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock in the evening பண்ணலாம் சார். So let me finish this today, and then maybe we can start in the evening later on, maybe today or tomorrow. So ROC is good. Shareholding is consistently lesser, but it's still okay because the FIA have the skin in the game, DA also. But public has reduced, which is good, and the number of shareholders also reduced, which is also good. So shareholder increasing is always a bad thing, because the retail people will get trapped at the top. So in this case, it is not so much. So to some extent, it is good. And let us look at PE. So PE is higher than the median. So it's around 51. Median is 33. So let us look at the growth, how it can be. So, so how much was that? 50? 50.1. So I'll put it 50. So 13% growth they need. So 13% growth. TTM itself is 22%, so it should be possible. It's not, so if we go for a lesser PE, which is median PE, then they need 22%, which is also possible. Uh, so that so only the quarterly is an aberration. So maybe on the you compare the result of KEI with the Polycab. If they have also performed similarly bad, then you can say that maybe the industry is having some difficulties. Yes, you can see immediately. I'm not what do you call magic or something. So you can see that even Polycab is similar. So you can look for similar electrical cables company and then see if they are still like RR cable, Phenolux cable, all these. If they are also doing bad, then of course, this dynamic cables was in news. I think yesterday, today, something. Uh, then you can check that also. And then where else? So KEI currently there is a issue. So you can look for good, support and breakout location and do it. Dalmia, I'm not following, but seems to be Dalmia, Dal Bharat we call, no, it's good, but sales growth is missing 0%. But year on year growth is there. So if you want, you can have a look. So sales growth year on year is missing, quarter on quarter also is missing, and the TTM also is not so much. So you'll have to, I would say it's better to wait for one more quarter before and see here. No, it's not giving any confidence in the company, right? So okay, so we just gone through only one page now. So Dixon is good. So anybody following Dixon, price is high, market cap is high. Some people will say PE also high. So it had its own ups and downs recently. So from the high of 19 to low of 12,000, it had its own share. But again, it has seeming to be bounced back. So you can see the PE is already getting re-rated. No, this is what we always say that no PE getting re-rated. So when the market perceives that the growth is phenomenally high and the valuation seems to be very high compared to its fundamentals, then the market will not accept that price and will start to re-rate. So even though the EPS was growing, the price was pushed down, thereby the PE also came down. So which means that so as soon as this PE starts to turn around, that would be the time when you might have want to have a look. But overall, company is good. I'm also holding this in my core stock. So that's a disclaimer that I'm holding it. So my view could be prejudiced, but the quarter on quarter, the net profit is less. So because you can see that previously there was some other income, whereas this year there is no other income. But on the core side, the sales is very good compared to the previous 2 quarters. So that's what we need to keep in mind. Because some quarters they may have other income, they might do something and get some extra money. And what else? Scient is no good. NDL, Kajaria Ceramics, okay. What decent but not so good. Z Entertainment, as usual, they'll give big noise, but then nothing will happen. Zensar is okay, decent, but not exceptional. M&M, not so good, I would say. Sham Metallics, okay. Paytm was one good one. So this is in the platform business. So we can see that consistently they have been reducing their losses, or at least the difference they are reducing. So this time is exceptionally good. You can see that, and the other income also has become positive. Supposing if you remove this other income, then what happens you have to see. So that much only you have to see because the other income could be yeah, one-off thing. So let's just check whether that is correct or not. Go into the quarterly report and then we put control, yeah, other income. That's a standard one. We have been discussing this too many times now. So Yeah. Okay, so other income, any notes is given. See accompanying notes. Okay. Exceptional items. So there's only one here, so there is not, there's no. So how much is the 1961? I don't know why they have not given the full details. Anytime they don't give this kind of details, then I have a suspicion always. So just check it out. If you're receiving anything that might throw some light as to is it a one-off payment they got, or it is a recurring feature every year that might happen. So based on that, then this percentage may come down, but still it is much better than the previous one, because the previous operating profit was negative, and current quarter is the first time they have become a net positive in operating profit. So which itself is a great this thing. So they have come down from such a deep pit into the shore, so which is good. So TTM also is looking promising. So we can see that TTM is -20 and profit growth is 74. So looking good. Reserves also have gone up and borrowings have come down. Cash is problem. Net cash flow is a problem for them. So investing activity they are losing because investments purchased and investments sold is not good. And other investing items they have some negative. So you need to check this. Maybe this is due to some of the reasons mentioned there. You can have a look and or you can put the report into ChatGPT. Ask ChatGPT to give a feedback. So we can do that right now. Where is that quarterly here? I'll just download it so that new use viewers who have come for first time today uh, can see how. So this is Paytm, right? Paytm Q1 FY26, and then go to ChatGPT and then new chat. Uh, Please check if there are any adverse concerns with respect to Paytm based on attached report, as they have the company has reported a big sum on the on other income category. Oh, I attached, I forgot to attach. No? So how many of you took the Airtel Perplexity Pro submission? So we'll go through both the things together, and then we still have, I think, some more time. For 40 minutes is my limit. So if you have any stock to check, then in the last 10 minutes we can have a look. So adverse risks, heavy dependence on other income, largely supported by other income. Without this, core operating profit would be negligible or negative. So this pattern raises a concern about that part of other income. So interest from fixed deposits from unutilized IPO proceeds, which still amounts to 20,000 million. So that's about 1 million is 10 lakhs, 10 million is 1 crore. So if you divide that, so 2,000 crore is lying unused from the IPO proceeds. So from there, they have put it on a fixed deposit, and that fixed deposit is giving them the interest. Then gains on sale of stock acquisition rights and investments in early years previously recognized. So heavy reliance on treasury income from unutilized IPO proceeds shows operating business still doesn't generate strong profit. So this is what you need to keep in the back of your mind, that it's not everything rosy. So but but it is growing. So that is what you need to check it out. So this is in ChatGPT. The same thing I'll do it in Perplexity, and then you can see how each. I'll just copy this from here. What is it here? And then here attachment will be here, local files. So even Perplex, this one, there is one more this thing option of notebook where you can attach a YouTube video like today's video, like today my video. As soon as it's finished or whenever it is finished in the later part of the day, you just have to copy the YouTube video link, put it in Notebook LM. I'll just show how it's to be done, and you can ask for it to give you a lot of information from that video. So supposing you are not able to listen to my this thing, and you are not able to understand if the conversation is in English or if it is going fast, and you want to take reading is better for you, then you can use that. So adverse concerns. So here, even though I attached it, it takes into account all the other the information that's available in the open source. So it will give all sorts of different kind of information, and so primary adverse concerns remain regulatory and legal in nature. So the bulk of other income is likely legitimate and supported by cash management. So they are not. So you see two different approach by two different AI platform. And if you use a notebook LM, so you can click this option, create new. And so supposing if I go to, I'm not sure if I can. um, Go to my, this was yesterday, right? So I'll take this one. Uh, if I click this, what happens? Let me see. I'll just stop it and then take this link, go to Notebook LM. And then here you see the YouTube. So here you paste that thing and then it's click insert. So don't think that I'm trying to promote my own video. It is just to see how each platform works. So in this case, you can put, supposing you see a video from North India or some other foreign country where you don't understand their language. ஸோ அவங்களோட லாங்குவேஜ் புரியல எனக்கு வந்து அந்த வீடியோவை நான் கற்றுக்கணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன் அப்படின் போது நீங்கள் இது வந்து ரொம்ப ஈஸியாக பண்ணிடலாம். ஸோ ஜஸ்ட் கிவ் த லிங்க் வாட் ஐ டிட் நவ். ஸோ கிவ் தட் லிங்க் அண்ட் தென் இட் வில் டெல் யூ வாட் இட் ஹஸ் டன். பட் த பிக் பார்ட் is there is a mind map here. So once you press the mind map, then it will tell you. So here you see it is getting generated here. So generating the mind map here. So it is stock analysis and investment strategies. So it is having three this thing. One is the quarterly results analysis, screening tools, investment study approach. So this anyway, it is you are knowing and what are the tools. Tools you can also check what are all the tools which are like feeds, then detailed analysis, advanced metrics from Tijori, then quarterly strategy, feed strategy, post earnings announcement. So if you click this, then it will tell you which and all I have used. Investment study approach, I used ChatGPT and focus study like that. So if it's a different video, it will be this mind map also will be different. So mind map can be huge, but it gives you more, information by way of text. And then if you want, you can then convert this text into different language that you can understand. So it's everything has become so easy now. Okay, so it's already 32 minutes now. So I have only 8 more minutes. So any stock you want to check? Valambia KCP Limited. KCP Limited. So March result only is there, and June result has not yet come. But March itself, if you see, it is below the 24 yearly. Year on year is not so good. profit has reduced, and TTM is negative, current TTM. Last 3 years growth is 6 only. So I will not touch this unless I'm holding it. Then you'll have to look at what you want to do in the near future, because it's a KCP, I think, is a cyclical stock. It is in the sugar industry, no? Yeah. Cement is sugar, heavy engineering. Mostly it will be a cyclical stock. You can see a 5 year chart. So it is hovering between the EMAs only. It's not giving any massive movement. So unless you are keen, and then mm, okay. ஸோ ஒன்றும் சொல்லிக்கிற மாதிரி இல்லை மேடம் இதில். PE 18, மீடியன் PE 14. Growth இல்லை. ஸோ விதவுட் த growth, you cannot achieve anything. No. You need growth in the company so that you can get profitable. growth இல்லைன்னு போது நம்ம வந்து எப்படி அதில் வந்து இது பண்ண முடியும்? ஸோ இங்கேயும் ஒன்றும் இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் இல்லை, கால் இன்ஃபர்மேஷன். பட் அது செக் பண்ணி பார்க்கலாம். பட் இருந்தாலும் இதில் வந்து இதோட நல்ல கம்பெனிஸ் இருந்தால் அதை பார்க்குறது பெட்டராக இருக்கும். எனி அதர் கம்பெனி, or I'll go back to the balance list. This was also in news, Bhagyanagar Industry. This is in, I think, they are in the power generation. Copper, sorry. Metals, copper. Last week there was a news. So they are in this. Okay, Lavanya ma'am was asking Anthem. Okay. So this one is okay. There is some bit of a news. So have a this thing, because net profit is okay, decent, and here is okay. Stock price has not moved much for last 1 year. 1 year. Anthem Bioscience. So profit in March 25 is good. 505, 689, 485, 711 very good. 375, 506 very good. So TTM growth is good. Profit growth is good. Stock price, maybe there is no figure for them. ROE is excellent. ROCE also excellent. Super, ma'am. Very nice pick. Cash flow is positive. Wow. Cash from operating activity is good. Investing activity, they invested 227 crore, and any dividend given, nothing. So they are reinvesting their entire profit into the company, which is good. Debtors ratio, we don't have. Shareholding pattern, I think this has come recently, so promoter is still holding it. Nothing, no data available here. And any chart we have to see. So it's not, so it's just recent. So we cannot really look at the analysis. I would suggest you download, go to what do you call, sebi.co.in, and then I think sebi, no? Okay, DRHP, download from SEBI website. And then, so I have to look for Anthem Bioscience. Okay, so now we get to the filing section, public issues, and then you can download that this thing, go to ChatGPT or Perplexity or Notebook, and then paste there. Then you will get at least what is their primary motive of their this thing. What do you call? What is the primary motive? So that's what we need to know, that is it for expansion or is it to objects of the offer? And so fees, commissions, advertising, blah, 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 print, others. So estimated offer expense. Our company will not receive any proceeds from the offer, and all the offer proceeds will be received by the selling shareholders after deduction of offer related. So it's I don't know if it will benefit the company. Uh, uh, Maybe the company may be good, but what do you call the purpose of the offer is to I don't know. So public has got 20%. I don't understand why. Anyway, this session will end soon in another 2 minutes. So I'll again connect today evening, and then we can go through some more stocks so that we don't feel neglected. So basically, this is not for any expansion or anything. So some shareholder is selling their stake, and through that stake, the IPO has been issued, and they will get the bunch of the benefits, less the expenses. So I'm not sure, but the company is good, looking good. So you just track it for some more time, and then you can decide. Thanks, everybody, for giving good feedback. Hopefully, at least one idea of this, one or two ideas, you can check it out and see how it progresses. And don't take my word for it. Do your own diligence. I'm not a registered analyst or anything. I cannot recommend any stock or anything. So just have a look, and we can discuss again. Okay. Thanks a lot.